I wanted to take a look at this. This is a De'Longhi Pinguino. It is the compact version, because this is meant for my camper trailer. So hopefully it fits in place and doesn't take up too much room. But also it is cooling quite a small area, so it should be quite efficient. So we got control panel with remote, so that's handy I guess, and the remote fits in the top so you don't lose it I guess, which is cool. We got here 50% noise reduction at minimum speed versus maximum, so there's a bit of volume difference there. Easily movable on some wheels. Integrated wheels. Oof. Integrated. Oh. There's that side of the box. Just going to do my best with the box here because it's quite a big box. Quite tall. Hard to film. 2.1 kilowatt, 8300 BTUs. So it's not like a huge aircon, but also the space is not huge. So that's the advantage. And I'll see if I can read that for you. We've got design compacto pratico. Mangievole e facilmente stabile, so stable. Da una stanza, so it stands by itself and it's stable, I suppose. We got compact, convenient, practical, easily moved from room to room. Oh, okay, easily moved. Oh, to facilitate stability. Yeah, right. Energy rating. That's going to be hard to show you from this angle. We'll give it a little. Can I zoom? It doesn't allow me to zoom on this mode, so that's all you get. Let's see if we can just open this up without getting out some sort of implement for these straps. What do we got? The most inappropriate thing possible, which is in reach, but surprisingly sharp on the end. Excuse the screaming children in the background. I live near a school. Which school, you say? A school. So that's a very well constructed thing, that. Wow. That holds in really well. That's pretty awesome. So we know the contents are going to be pretty safe inside that. So this is the thing that comes out the window, and a vent cover if you ever need that sort of thing. This is the hose, quite a decent size hose. Oh, it's a little gift bag. Oh my goodness. That's your instructions in about 15,000 languages. And a remote control. We'll have a look at this pipe first, if I can get everything out of it. Oh yeah, little drain hose. So this is your sort of concertina hose. Beautiful. So that goes to any angle that you need. They're usually quite sturdy, these things. And I'm pretty sure, just be aware these ends actually screw on. I'm pretty sure they still do. Yeah, so there's still a thread. I'm pretty sure there's still a thread in these things. So if they come off, you kind of got to screw them back on into place. You don't just shove them in. So yeah, that's quite a sturdy little vent there. And this is only a single vent unit, so it does suck air from the inside, which is fine in a camper because there's really no other form of ventilation besides the ventilation that you create, because it's a sealed space. So that's your little drain hose to run the water out. Power plug, AU plug of course. And we have some instruction manuals. A remote. I'm definitely not going to show you all of these pages like I usually do, because there's just way too many of them. That's the sticker we were looking at before. So the more stars the better. So it's literally got 0 stars, has it? I mean, has that got 0 stars? Wow. That's hectic. But I suppose you don't get these things to be the most efficient things in the world. What have we got here? Warranty information. Yep, cool. Oh yes, 15,000 languages of booklet. And there should be an installation manual. Yeah, it's probably that one. And another booklet. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And if you really feel like reading, it's all there. We have 3 screws. Only 3. Interesting. And a remote control with batteries that aren't installed. Ooh, what brand are they? Ooh, what are they? I don't even know. Payden. Wow. So not sure what brand those things are. I guess it doesn't matter these days. I guess it doesn't matter. Nothing else in there? Okay. Cool little remote control. Buttons are very soft. They feel like the buttons on the old remote controls where you just, there's a little touchpad that touches down onto the circuit board. Then not an actual button. Oh, is there a screw in that? Oh, that'd be right. Okay. Well, that's for a later time. Alright. So she's packed again with another one of these. And you can finally see the unit. Okay, the bag just comes off the top. It's not sealed or anything. We've got some corners in the box which really help with the sturdiness of the box. Really helps with the oh, the box slides off the top. I shall get that out of the way. Okay, well that made it a bit easier. Instead of trying to slide the thing out of the box, which we usually do on this channel. Okay, so this is the unit. As you can see, there's lots of vent holes in the back there. We've got some tape holding something together there. So obviously that front clips off, I guess. That's a strange bit of plastic that. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. There is a screw in there, which I guess holds that in. What have we got? We've got the drain plug, which I thought usually, oh, it's on a little silicon, sort of spring-loaded silicon thing there. I actually thought usually you meant to leave this sealed, and you meant to leave the water inside the unit, so it blows up on the fins, and it makes it more efficient. And if you drain all the water away, it's not as efficient. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, well, it is a quite compact unit, isn't it? I'll get my tape measure. My old shitty tape measure. So we have 2.7. Oh, actually, because that surround sticks out a little bit, so it is about 285 wide. I'll just check down here. No, it's 290. 290 wide. About 355, 360. There's a few things sticking out the back too. So 365, I'm going to say. And about 685 high. And that'll be the vent coming out. So it comes out at actually the correct side for my camper, because there's a slight angled wall here. There's a 45-degree angle on the wall, so it being on this side is actually helpful for a change. Usually things are more difficult than that. I just noticed there's another drain down the bottom too. So there's actually two drains, which is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so it's as I thought. So what we got A11 and A12, which is, if we go to the English section, upper drain hose and the lower drain hose. So it's saying in here, where was it? Yeah, exhaust hose must be fitted to the appliance to allow the humidity to be discharged outside. So it holds onto a bit of water and it discharges it out the exhaust. So it'll blow some water up onto the condenser. And it says down here somewhere, in case of higher ambient humidity, so basically where I live, it is possible to drain the condensate continuously by applying the hose supplied to the upper drainage hose. So you don't do it to the bottom one, you leave the bottom one sealed. And I'd actually suggest putting a bit of plumber's grease on that. You can get plumber's grease like this, which greatly enhances sealing of a rubber or silicone seal. So if you just put a little bit of that, or Vaseline or something that you've got at home, nothing that'll degrade the rubber, so yeah, either Vaseline or plumber's grease. And yeah, so that goes on the bottom, and then you put the hose on the upper drain. So obviously it holds a fair bit of water in there. And yeah, so that's the unboxing. I will just get a short shot of the details here. So what do we got? So it draws 800 watts from the wall, so that's your input wattage, and the cooling capacity 2.1. So because it's a heat pump, yeah, it's more efficient than the actual energy that you put in. It's not like a heater. So air conditioning indoor temp 18 to 35, so it allows you to set it pretty close to the outside temperature if you don't want to cool it off too much, which is good. That's in degrees C, obviously. Yeah, so it's an interesting little unit. Once again, I'm not quite sure what this is, because it's not like it's attached in any way except for the little screws at the back. So I'm guessing those little screws come out there. It's just an interesting design feature. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but it would be in the instructions for sure. I'm not sure. I don't know how to get the filter out, actually. How do you get the filter out? Oh, at the back here. Okay. Oh, that's righto. Yep. Okay, it's not immediately apparent. Okay, there we go. So one comes out this way, and then the other one will come out that way, I guess. If you can get your fingers in there. Oh, oh, it's that bit there. Righto. Okay, so that's your two. That's your two filters you've got to clean out every now and then. Oh, it's quite difficult to grab. It's an odd shape on the plastic there. Yeah, they're not like too flimsy, but oh, you got to be careful putting them in and that. It's quite hard to clip them in. So it would be easy to break something there. So just be careful with it, hey? There's your upper drain hole, and your lower drain holes down in here. Lovely. Well, that is the De'Longhi Pinguino compact.